Hey there, thank you for joining me for today's practice. My name is Paula. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. We're going to go straight into our flow for today. So let's start at the top of the mat and we'll just start with the feet hip distance apart, parallel, so toes are pointing forward. And then let's bring the palms of hands together in front of the chest, closing down the eyes when you feel ready. Just taking a few moments here just to settle into the body, settle into the breath. Feeling the feet grounding down into the mat. Lengthening up through the sides of the body, up and out through the crown of the head. Finding the breath, taking a few deeper, easier breaths. Bringing all of yourself to this present moment. And then when you're ready, let's open up the eyes, releasing the hands down. Place the hands under the thighs and let's slide the hands down. Shoulder heads away from the ears, flat backs along through the spine here, drawing the navel in. Let's take a cat-cow action here. We're going to turn the fingers to point into each other, in towards each other as you take an arch, lifting the eyes. Inhale, as you exhale, C-curve through the spine. Turn the fingers out, draw the navel in, tucking the chin in, and then inhale to lift the tailbone up, arching the spine, and then exhale, turning the fingers out, draw the navel in. A few in your own, with your own breath cycle, just taking a little lift through that C-curve and then dipping down as you take your arch. Just really using your own breath and go at a pace that feels good for your body. And then when you finished off your next round, keep folding all the way down into your Uttanasana. Let the head relax down. Keep the knees as bent as you need to here. I'm going to take a few breaths, just holding out Uttanasana, feeling free to take hold of the forearms or the elbows. Allowing the weight of the head to lengthen out the spine. Releasing the hands, soften through the knees and take a spine roll to come all the way up to standing. Sweep the arms up, forward alongside the head and then drop the tailbone down. Let the arms open out, circling all the way back. So you can place the hands at the base of the spine, thumbs on the inside, fingers pointing up. Squeeze the elbows in, lifting the eyes, taking an inhale. And then as you exhale, allowing yourself to fold all the way forward into your Uttanasana once again. Inhale into your halfway lift. You can bring the hands to the shins. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Step back into your down facing dog. Hands shoulder distance apart, feet hip distance apart. Take an inhale to rise up onto the balls of the feet and take both heels over to the right, opening up that left side of the body. Inhale the balls of the feet through the center, heels over to the left side of the body. Inhale through center and lowering the heels back down. Take an inhale to roll forward into your plank position, looking towards the top edge of the mat. Exhale to hold, press the mat away. Take another inhale. Exhale, knees down and chest and chin down. So chest in between the hands. Squeeze the elbows in, chin in, lifting the bottom up. Release the toes down, release the belly. Inhale into your cobra, squeezing the elbows by the sides of the body. Back through the knees, tuck the toes under, back into your down facing dog. Rise up into the balls of the feet. Take the right leg up into your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Left heel comes down, coming up into your Virabhadrasana 1 or your Warrior 1. Arms can be alongside the ears or palms together if that's available. Bend a bit deep in that front leg. We're just going to move through here. So take another inhale and then exhale. Bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Step back into your plank position. Inhaling. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Release the toes, release the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back. Down facing dog. Rise up into the balls of the feet. Inhale to lift that left leg up. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands, right heel down. Inhale, warrior one. If your palms are together, looking up towards the thumbs, or you can look straight ahead. Bend a bit deep in that front leg. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release. Frame the front foot. Step back into your plank. Take another inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Releasing down onto the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down facing dog. Let's hold our down facing dog now for 5 full breaths. Steady the gaze in between the ankles. Slowing down the inhale, slowing down the exhale. Press the mat away with your hands as you try to lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Taking one more full breath. Rise up onto the balls of the feet. Take the right leg up to your 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands. Come down to the left knee. Release the top of the left foot down. Sweep the arms up into your low lunge. Reaching up through the fingertips. Scoop up through the lower belly. Take an inhale. As you exhale, maybe shifting the hips a little bit further forward. On the next in-breath, let's lift the sternum, circle the arms back. Take the hands to the back of the pelvis, fingers pointing up, thumbs towards the middle of the pelvis, and try to drop the tailbone down as you lift the sternum up, squeeze the elbows in, lifting the eyes. Taking one more inhale. And then as you exhale, releasing the hands down for a moment to kickstand this left foot behind you, turning to face the side of your mat. Bring that right heel in line with that left knee, arms out to the side. Inhale. Take that right forearm down, left arm up and over, opening up through that left side body, feeling that line of energy from that left knee all the way out through the left fingers, not collapsing into the right shoulder. And then taking an inhale to come up, bring the hands down off your mat on a diagonal forward to the inside of that right leg. Take the left leg back, tuck the toes under, lift the knee off, and then plant the left heel down. So in your warrior 2 legs and down facing dog torso. Ears alongside the upper arms. Long, smooth breaths. Rotate to face the front leg, come onto the ball of that left foot, and then keep bringing this right foot across the mat so that you can shunt the left knee forward to come down into your seated position here. Trying to get that right hip down. Right hand behind you, lift that left arm up, inhale, exhale, trying to hook the left arm, left elbow around the right knee. Right hand nice and close to the spine as you turn the shoulders to the right, looking over towards the right shoulder. Try to lengthen into the breath and slow down the exhale. The left side of the body turning to the right. Let's take one more full breath. Inhale to lengthen up. As you exhale, see if there's any more space. And then taking an inhale, releasing through center. And we're going to take an open twist, hooking that right arm to the inner right thigh, looking over the left shoulder, just for a breath. And then releasing. If you need to uncross the legs, feel free to do so. Otherwise, shifting forward, stepping back into your down facing dog. Taking a breath in your down dog. Rising up onto the balls of the feet, take that left leg up, inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Come down to the right knee, release the top of the right foot down. Taking the arms up into your low lunge.
knitting the lower ribs in. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, maybe shifting the hips a little bit further forward. Taking another inhale, lifting the sternum. Exhale to circle the hands back, placing the hands onto the back of the pelvis. Try to drop the tailbone down as you squeeze the elbows in. Maybe hips coming a little bit further forward. And on the next exhale, releasing the hands down for a moment so you can kickstand the right leg behind you, bringing that left heel in line with the right knee, arms up to shoulder height. Inhale, exhale, left forearm down, right arm up and over. Eyes looking up past the top arm. Feeling that line of energy from the right knee out through the right fingertips. And then taking an inhale, coming back upright, taking the hands forward on that diagonal. Right foot comes back behind you, lifting the right knee off and then planting the right heel down. You might need to just shift that left foot a little bit more towards the left side so you can find that the warrior two legs as you extend the torso forward, lining up the ears with the upper arms. Rotate the armpits to face one another. Slowing down your breathing. And then walk the hands around towards this front foot. And then keep walking the left foot over towards the right. And then shunt the right knee forward so you can come down to your seated position. Trying to get both sitting bones down, lining up that left ankle to the outside of the right knee. Left hand behind you, reach the right arm up, inhale. Exhale, hooking the right elbow or upper arm over the left thigh and then turning towards the left. Trying to keep both sitting bones down. Thinking about the right side of the body turning towards the left. Using that back hand to try to lift up out of the lower back. Taking one more full breath, inhaling. Stay for the exhale, see if there's any more space. Releasing the torso and then let's take our open twist for a moment. Left hand hooking to the inside, right hand behind you, looking over towards the right shoulder. And then let's release. Shifting forward, remember you can just uncross the legs if you need to make your way back into your down facing dog. Let's take 3 full breaths in our down dog again. Looking forward towards the hands, stepping the right foot forward and then the left foot forward, feet hip distance apart. If it's available, take hold of the 2 big toes with the first 2 fingers and then taking an inhale to lengthen out and then bend the elbows out to the side. If this is not available, you could bend your knees or you could just take your folded Uttanasana, either holding onto your forearms or your elbows. That's also completely fine. And if you're here in your Padangusthasana, try to draw the quadriceps up, shift the weight forward onto the balls of the feet. And everyone can lift the muscles at the base of the neck away from the ears. One more full breath. And then on the next in-breath, inhale to lengthen out through the spine, releasing the hands, bring the feet together so they're side by side. If you need to use your hands to come to a seated position, then feel free to do that. Otherwise, release the hands, bend the knees, and we're going to come all the way down into our seat.
take the heels a little bit further away, and we're setting up for our Navasana or boat. So arms up alongside at shoulder height, heels are down, trying to lift up through the lower belly, a little scoop in through the navel area. And then if it's available, either one or both feet off, looking towards the big toes. Keep scooping in through the navel, keep breathing, and maybe straightening through the legs. See how you're going. Keep breathing. For 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. And everyone bringing the heels down. Nice work. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, opening the knees out wide, just coming into our Baddha Konasana, holding upright for a couple of breaths here, thinking about the shoulder heads pressing down and away from the ears, back ribs climbing up, sternum lifts. 3 full breaths. Taking one more inhale. And as you exhale, starting to come forward over the legs if that's available, just to where you can. If you're holding onto the feet and your elbows are pressing into the inner thighs, you can just use that to gently open up the legs, or you might just want to place your hands down, your forearms down. And then taking an inhale to walk the hands back upright, bringing the knees together. Make your way down onto your back. And setting yourself up for your Savasana. So when you're ready, extending the legs out long, make sure that you're warm enough. Arms a little bit away from the body, palms facing up. Allowing the eyes to close completely. With each exhale, allowing the body to get a little bit heavier and a little bit softer. Coming to complete rest for the next few minutes. Please feel free to stay resting here. If you would like to continue moving, then start to deepen into the breathing once again. Inhaling, feel your belly rise. Exhale, belly falls.
So with each breath in, allowing the breath to fill the whole body, from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. Bringing a little bit of movement to the fingers and toes. And bending the legs up one at a time, rolling over onto the right hand side of the body. Resting the head down onto your arm, if that feels good. Staying here for a few moments, allowing the eyes to stay closed. And then starting to make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Just taking a few moments here in your cross-legged position. Continuing to keep the eyes closed. Hands resting down to the legs. Noticing the length of your spine. Allowing the face to be soft. Bring the palms of the hands together into your prayer in front of the chest, bowing the head down towards your hands, acknowledging your effort to come to your mat today. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. I'll see you next time.